G'day and welcome to episode 31 of our Family Travel Australia series. Wherever you are in the world, from our family to yours, we really wanted to reach out and again send you our thoughts and our love during what is an incredibly difficult time for many people, and well, it's pretty well that everyone around the world is being impacted at the moment. We are safe and well. We are very fortunate to have a wonderful place for us to be able to park up our home and call home as long as this takes. We're staying safe, well, isolated, and certainly here today really to share with you what we are doing to keep our family happy, healthy, and also hopeful during these uncertain times.
Okay, so we have come up with our top 5 lockdown strategies, and we're going to share those with you now.
Yes, now the good thing about this is living in 17 square metres, the main thing for us to be able to manage how we are going to get through our days, our weeks, maybe our months in this environment is really about our mindset. More than anything, we have had a very emotional week, it would be fair to say.
Absolutely, lots of backing and forthing, lots of decision making, lots of questioning. Are we making the right decisions? So it has been heightened emotions.
And that really made us aware that for us to be able to manage this time to the best outcome for our well-being is to make sure that we're managing those 6 inches between our ears and then the 17 square metres or whatever it is that you've got, hopefully a little bit more space, it will be a lot better environment for you and your family to ride this out.
Absolutely.
Right. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, number 1, ISO breakers.
Okay, yes, little play on words there. Icebreakers, isolation breaker. What can we do about that? Really, it's come about from the idea that an icebreaker is about doing an activity that breaks up the stress or anxiety that may be in a moment. So as long as it's fun, family friendly for us, we've come up with a few that we think are wonderful ideas to really get through this time. We're making sure that we're doing something each day that is an ISO breaker.
And particularly when the tensions start to get high or the emotions are rising, it's a great opportunity to tools down. Okay, let's just have some fun for a minute and, really focus on the good things, which is, of course, your family and your loved ones.
And it's a great way for us to also really make sure we're protecting Jasper and his awareness of all of this as well. We're cushioning that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, number 2, brain power.
Ooh, all right, let's feed our minds, but let's make sure that we are putting in as much good as we can, because I tell you what, we are all being bombarded with the news and what is happening around the world. So let's have an escape from that. And there are some amazing tools available to us at this particular time in history, but also at the moment there is so much being offered for free. So there's online courses, there are audio books, there are ebooks. I mean, the
podcasts.
Library card.
Yeah, the library card's a great way. If you have a current library card, a reference number, you can basically tap into a couple of different apps. The 2 that we use, one is called Borrow Box and the other one is called Overdrive. This allows you then to access over, I think it's 35,000 different titles of ebooks, podcasts, magazines, newspapers if you want. Pretty well anything that you can think of that is digitally available, audiobooks, and you can download and it's free. Okay, as long as you've got a valid library card. So check that out. We'll put the details below as well. Amazing.
Okay, number 3, 5 minutes of mindfulness. Really, really important one, this one.
Yeah, it really is. We talked about being able to manage those, 6 inches between your ears will determine how you're able to really cope in whatever your environment is. So for us, the first and last 5 minutes of each day, it's a habit that we formed when we actually started our planning, 2.5 years ago to move into a home on wheels. We would do our last 5 minutes, we would look at what we were grateful for, all of those things that we also pictured as a future, a positive future. What did those images look like? And that visual reference point was the last thing that we thought of or are thinking of before we go to bed. Let your subconscious mind do the rest. waking up in the morning, one that you really take on, Kate, is excellent, is this attitude of gratitude. It's a gratitude circle where Kate every morning is extending that circle out from her health, her family, her friends, her, and really being thankful for what she does have in her life now. And that's just such a simple way to give your day a step in that direction of, thinking, not when is this going to end, but, well, we're one day closer to it ending.
Yeah. It's a really effective mechanism, and it certainly has been changing the tone of my day over the last week, and really setting up your day to be positive if you're starting with those positive thoughts before you reach for your phone, before you turn on any screens. A really simple and easy thing to do.
All right, number 4, caravan cooking. Well, of course, we're in a caravan, but really it's coming down to that idea that food is thy medicine, and that food is the common denominator that can really bring a family unit together.
I think there's a couple of things here just quickly to point out. One is that when life has been so fast-paced and hectic and we're all off doing our own things, it's easy to skip sitting down to those meals together as a family unit. And now, for whatever reason, we do seem to have more time on our hands to be able to do that. So that's a really important bonding exercise. Also, using food as medicine, we will be focusing on recipes that are nutritionally dense, that are packed full of goodness, that are going to keep us healthy on the inside, support our immune systems, and keep us feeling mentally very happy and healthy as well.
All right, number 5, daily exercise. Now, when we started out on this journey and the dream, 2.5 years ago, I said to Kate, I can't wait, it'll give me more time to do daily exercise and I'm going to be, this mean, green, fat machine. It's never eventuated. For whatever reason, we are still almost busier than we've ever been. But with this, forced containment, really, it's a wonderful opportunity to tick off some of these things. Fortunately, before we set off on the road, I filmed or time-lapsed 2 mini workouts that you can do in a 2 or 3 meter space that I've learned from, all those times I have had someone trying to help me get fit and healthy. I've taken all little bits from that. They're great because you don't need equipment, you don't need a gym, you only need 2 to 3 meters in your lounge room or under your awning, on your awning mat. And quick disclaimer, I'm certainly not a fitness expert or a personal trainer, but these are easy to do activity that can get those endorphins absolutely flowing.
Which is what we all need right now, that rush of those healthy, feel-good hormones to get us in a great headspace.
And there's no excuse for me to do it now. So, we're going to be doing that together and finding time either together or when Jasper's down to make sure we're doing something daily to get our bodies moving.
I think the point of all of this is that now's the time to really be looking at what you can do, what little changes you can make at home to live a healthier, happier, more hopeful lifestyle, because all of those little things combined are going to have a huge impact, and that's certainly how we're looking at it as well.
Yeah, look, we realised after our week of tears, the odd argument, all based around anxiety, fear,
worry, stress.
Do we continue on like this? How can we continue on like this? Hang on, is there an opportunity for us to look at this as there is a silver lining here? There's an opportunity for us to add value to ourselves so that we come out the other end better versions, better people.
Imagine if everybody around the world did that.
Yeah, and so we're choosing this, we're choosing this. There's no denying, everyone we know almost has lost their job, has financial stress and burdens and all of these things, and health concerns and all of this fear. We're hoping that, it is real. We're hoping that we can maybe give something back here. This is what we're going to try and do.
We'd love you to join us as well. Yeah. And on that, now is definitely the time for community. And whilst we're all lacking that physical interaction with the people that we love in our lives, it's time to join those communities online. And And I know for us, being here in Tassie, so far away from our loved ones and our family and friends in Queensland, we certainly feel like we need that community. So we would love you to get in touch with us, stay in touch with us. Via our website, we'll be loading up so much good information and resources, and we'll try and update that as regularly as we can to share everything that we are doing with you. And we would love to hear what you are doing as well, your coping mechanisms, what you are doing.
Yeah, any ideas, anything that we can then share out through our platforms. If you've got a word of wisdom there, an idea that can maybe help others, we would love to share that on.
Absolutely.
Our website, again, it's all the W's, thefeelgoodfamily.com.au. On there as well is access to our podcast, which is free, loads of free content, all our recipes that we've done over the first couple of seasons, downloadable PDFs, all of the different products, all the different essential oils that we're using every day to make sure that it's helping to manage our emotions and keep us protected and healthy as we can be.
Absolutely. So lots of good stuff there. We'd love you to be a part of our Feel Good family.
Okay, so where to from here? Every single episode that we move forward with now will also include a feel good throwback, a destination or experience. We've had over 100 through season 1 and up to where we've got to in Tassie through season 2. So we'll pick out some really amazing, the moments and those experiences that we feel were the best of the best, and we'll be adding those onto the end of these. Yeah, this will hopefully give you that little minute, that little escape out, that little bit of a visual dream or an image to hold on to when we get past all of this.
Definitely. I mean, this is going to pass, right? And we are all going to be back out there experiencing this amazing country and this amazing world. So, now's the time, right? Your bucket list, put those destinations down, and hopefully what we share with you over the coming weeks or months will really inspire you to get back out there once we all can.
Absolutely. Our intention through continuing on with our content is to hopefully give you that little bit of a feel-good energy, that little pick-me-up, that little lift for you and your spirit and your family, to know that the future is going to be brighter. It is going to get better. We just have to stick together and keep supporting each other, and make sure that you reach out if you can.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Lady Musgrave, here we come.
Next stop, Musgrave Island. Going down to Musgrave.
You have literally just stepped into a David Attenborough documentary.
So how are you enjoying the island walking tour, Kate?
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This island is incredible, isn't it?
It is. We're learning not only about the incredible bird life, the vegetation, the way this cave was actually formed is quite incredible. We've seen reef shark. There's turtle tracks everywhere because all the turtles are nesting at the moment, and it's super hot.
It's super hot.
But incredible.
It is incredible, and it is a complete green zone, which means that the island and everything on it and around it is protected.
It is
just amazing, and it is World Heritage listed.
Absolutely beautiful. I don't think either of us have seen an island quite like this. It's incredibly unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say goodbye. Lady Musgrave Island, what an incredible experience.
Oh, we have just had the best day out here on the Southern Great Barrier Reef. We have participated in so many activities that are inclusive on this day tour out here to Lady Musgrave Island. We did a walking tour of the island itself, got up close with the abundance of bird life on the island, saw the turtle tracks. We did snorkeling.
Oh my gosh. And I know, even to see, reef sharks, the ones that don't want to eat humans, that was fantastic. Jasper snorkeling, full snorkeling this time.
Yep.
Wow.
First time ever, and being able to see those fish and just the excitement that he had of actually experiencing snorkeling in crystal clear 24-degree waters. I mean, amazing. We even got to see some beautiful turtles swimming around from the boat. Which
Tick for you on your bucket list.
Definitely. And we got to go out on the glass bottom boat as well, which again was such a fantastic experience, super family friendly, especially if you don't want to get wet. It's a really great one to experience the reef.
Look, it's a premium ticket if you are on a budget travelling around Australia like we are, but it is a must-do to head out here on such a beautiful vessel. Once you've paid for your ticket, everything's included. There are add-ons like diving. To dive on the Great Barrier Reef, wow, what a magical experience. But truly geared for families and a wonderful, wonderful experience. From here, we're going to be sharing with you a absolutely wonderful highlight of an experience that we have had during our first couple of seasons. A throwback, a feel-good throwback to something to hopefully let you get out of your head, give you a minute out from all of the stresses that we're currently dealing with, and hopefully give you an image that you can hold on to for a future. There we go. That's how exciting our content is. All right. No, this is Jasper, if you haven't met. This is baby tired Jasper.